Hey guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a self-evaluation slash goals video. I used to do this in the hospital. I'll show you guys the sheet because I actually printed out a lot of them just to do them on my own time here at home. And I wanted to do these weekly so I can see, like, I don't know, progress over time. I'm not really sure. I just kind of thought of that. And especially because these will be pretty quick videos compared to some of my other ones, just because they'll be a weekly thing, and I don't really have a whole lot of time to do longer videos just because I'm working, and this week I'm working 8 days in a row. Sorry. So I'm going to be really busy, so I thought this would be a good one for this week because I am trying to put out at least one video a week. So I will start. So basically, it says patient self-evaluation, daily goals. Number 1, I have had these thoughts in the past 24 hours. Suicide. Well, okay, let me explain. These are like the options that you can check off. So suicide, thoughts to hurt others, death, dying, hopelessness, and self-harm thoughts. So obviously, I haven't had all of these thoughts, and I want to explain something. It says suicide and death, dying. And that may seem like, okay, that's the same thing, but it actually is very different, because death, dying could be obviously anything, really. Death of people, yourself, different things. Suicide is more of, obviously, wanting to just hurt yourself, if that makes sense. So this week I have not had any thoughts of suicide, thoughts to hurt others. Death, dying, I'm not saying that I'm thinking about suicide because it is very different, but for a very, very long time, even since I was a young child, I've had thoughts of death. Not myself really dying, just death in general, because death used to really scare me as a kid, and that's kind of stuck with me as I've grown up. So I have had thoughts of that just here and there. It's kind of just something that I think about. Hopelessness, I haven't had any thoughts of, and self-harm thoughts, I have not had any of those. Have you had any hallucinations in the past 24 hours? No, I have not. And if you have, it says describe. How is your appetite? Good or poor? I'd say in between, just normal. How did you sleep last night? I slept pretty good. I am someone that's had trouble sleeping ever since I was a little kid. And even when I do sleep through the entire night, I wake up and I feel like I'm not actually well rested, like I didn't get quality sleep, because there are different stages of sleep, like REM sleep is the best, I guess. So even if I sleep like 12 hours, which I used to a lot because I'd be so exhausted, I felt like I didn't get any sleeps. But last night, I'd say it was good. I woke up and I felt rested, so that's all that matters. And I do wake up a lot in the night, but last night I don't think I did, which is really good. Do you know your medications? This is important when you're in the hospital because you want to know what you're on, what it's doing for you, because you don't want to just be taking stuff and not know what's going into your body. So, my medications that I'm on are Lexapro, gabapentin, oh my god, Lexapro, gabapentin, and Trileptal. Those are my 3 medications, which help with anxiety and depression. Describe any medication side effects you have recently experienced. Says dry mouth, dizziness, restlessness, too tired, shaky, upset stomach, none. Some restlessness, but I usually struggle with that anyways. Do you feel your medication is helping you? If yes, how is it helping? The main thing I notice with my medication is it makes me feel calmer. I know if I forget to take my medication or if I'm weaning off of it, I feel very shaky and just all over the place. So it kind of helps me stay grounded, I'd say. What is helping you here at the hospital? Obviously, I'm no longer in the hospital. So for now, I'm going to skip that. I'll try to think of something else for that. How's your relationship with your family? It says improving, the same, getting worse. I'd say it's the same. What is your goal for today? It must be treatment focused, challenging, achievable, and measurable. It could be a list, a letter, a poem. In the hospital, we would do like actual like achievable ones that you could write on paper. So like I said, it could be a poem, a letter, so something that you actually have to write out or do. I can't really do that today, so I guess I'll do both. Some days I'll do that, but today I'm working, and right now we have a festival going on in town. It's one of the busiest times of the year, so right now my goal today is to just get done with the things I need to do, be successful at my job, and try to stay goal-focused and oriented, because it is going to be very busy, so I'm just going to try to stay calm. That's my goal for today. How do you rate anxiety on a scale from 0 to 10? I'd say a 3. And it says, how do you rate depression on a scale from 0 to 10? And for that, I'd say a 2. What are your main stressors today? So I'm going to be 100% honest, just because that's what I do. I want to be honest with you guys. My relationship has been stressing me out, not because bad things have been happening at all. I mean, my actual relationship with my boyfriend is great, but when you have depression, on your bad days, you kind of feel that with your relationship. When you're feeling bad and crappy about yourself, it's hard to feel confident about the relationships that you're in, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. It's hard to feel good about that. And then on your happy days, it's kind of like the opposite. You feel good about your relationships, blah, blah, blah. And so that's been difficult lately. I am going to go more into detail about that pretty soon. I need to get everything together for it, because there's a lot I want to say about relationships. I have a lot to say about what it's like to be in a relationship when you have depression. I made a video about it before, but I want to sit down and talk about it. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it, because there's a lot I want to say. Please circle all the words. Oh my gosh. Please circle all of the words that apply to you and how you're feeling today. So I'm just going to read the ones that apply to me, because there's a lot of them. I'm restless today. I'm hopeful today that it'll be a good day and that things will keep working out for me. I'm a little bit anxious just because it's going to be very busy today at work. I'm lonely. A little bit overwhelmed. And a little bit helpless, basically, because how I feel about my relationship. Because I'm happy with my relationship and the person that I'm in a relationship with. But having depression when you're in a relationship is very difficult, because sometimes it'll kind of put a mask over your eyes and it'll make you feel things that aren't actually true. And it'll make me think things about my boyfriend that aren't true. And that kind of also relates to when I was younger. I used to kind of have, I don't want to say psychotic episodes, because it's a very mild case of it, but I used to have these with voices and hallucinations. And also it'll kind of almost make me believe things, hear things about people and situations in myself that aren't really true. It's almost, I guess, I don't know what the correct word is for it, but it's almost like a dysmorphia about other people making me believe things, and it makes me believe things about my relationships that aren't true with people, like this person doesn't care about me, or this isn't going to work out, or I don't really love them. But then when I'm having a good day and that dysmorphia isn't there, I'm like, why did I think those things? Like, I do love this person and we're good together. And it's so extremely frustrating, because you just want to feel the way that you truly feel, and then this like mask goes over you, and then it says, oh no, you don't care about that person doesn't care about you, you're not going to work out. And I hate those days, because it makes me feel so vulnerable, because I feel like I can't do anything. And when you want to be with this person, it's like you almost can't. So that's the main thing I've been struggling with. I want to do these self-evaluations once a week, and then at the end of it, I kind of want to explain what I've been struggling with the most. And that is what I've been struggling with the past couple weeks. And I'm just trying, I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to make this better. So that was the end of the patient self-evaluation. I'll post a picture of this on my Instagram, which is at TaylorSunshine1. And then I don't know if you want to like somehow send it to your email or whatever and print it out, and you guys can do these yourselves, because I found as I did these in the hospital, they really made me self-aware of what I'm feeling, because sometimes you feel all these things but they're not organized out and you can't really fix the problem if you don't know what you're feeling. But right here it kind of lays it out all for you, so you can like write down your feelings, like all of these things, and when you see it in paper in front of you, it kind of helps you figure out, okay, what kind of steps am I going to take to fix these problems? What kind of steps am I going to make to feel better today or take away some of these stressors? For me, it's always helped because when I have something physically in front of me that I can hold, it's easier for me to solve these problems instead of just like having all of these thoughts in my head just going around everywhere, and it's hard to figure out what I'm feeling when there's just so much going on. So I'll probably do one of these again next week. They're really short videos. They're easier for me to make. And I don't know if I already said this, but my camera's dead, and I really wanted to film this today, but it takes a couple hours for me to charge my camera. So I'm just filming this on my iPhone. I'm sorry if the quality is like really crappy. I hope it's at least decent enough for you guys to see me and, you know, understand what I'm saying and everything. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll probably do another one of these next week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.